Hello and welcome to the last video of my LCS Summer 2022 preview. It should be Wednesday when this video comes out, so tomorrow for me, and in 3 days, or are we starting on Friday? I didn't really pay attention. I don't know if we're starting Friday or Saturday with the LCS, but we'll get to it when we get to it. Liquid finished first during spring. I have them finishing first now. Um, Academy went 6-9-3. They didn't make any changes. They finished fourth. We have a star-studded team that kind of left a lot to be desired in the playoffs, especially with Cloud9 struggles. It became TL or bust pretty much, and TL losing to EG along the way, or I mean, I don't even really actually recall exactly how the playoffs went. There's just been so much between then and now. Um, um, Nevertheless, they left a lot to be desired. Bwipo looked really good during regular split. Had 939 CS per minute, which is freaking incredible. For a top laner, that is outstanding. One of the better top laners in the West. Maybe the best top laner in the West. Some would say Broken Blade. I think Bwipo has the edge. 56.5 KP, 20 kill share, 23 gold share, played 12 champions in 18 games to get to that 939 CS per minute, including a random ass Shyvana game. So if you take the Shyvana game out of this, who knows what his numbers could be. Just a great split out of Bwipo, his first one in the LCS. Behind Bwipo, sorry about that pause, we have Bradley. Bradley played in one game of LCS action this past split, playing in lock-in on Akali, going 7-0-2 with a 9 CS per minute. His regular stats looked okay too. Not quite to the level of his other academy counterparts, but he did look good. We'll see how he does in summer for the team. Santorin in jungle was definitely the most consistent player of the TL contingent this past split. I thought he was their best player, to be honest with you. 613 KDA, 548 CS per minute, 70.6 KP, 24.5 kill share, which is actually very high for a jungler, 18.4 gold share. So he was actually the secondary carry on this team, which is hard to believe. Santorin did really well. He had some really good Viego games. I thought he did fairly well. I mean, a lot of people kind of forget that Santorin's on the team because you have so many good players in the other four roles. It's like, well, we need a jungler, and the jungler happens to be pretty damn good. Armeo behind him, a former LCS jungler known as Greg, 522 CS per minute, 67 KP in Academy. Not quite there. I don't expect an LCS return anytime soon. 16 kill share is very low, 18 gold share. Typical 9 champions in 36 games. Bjergsen in mid returned to action after taking time off. We have to keep in mind he did take time off, so revamping is a thing. 9 CS per minute though. Very good. 9 CS per minute is better than expected with most mid laners. Most mid laners are in the 8-5 and a little bit higher range. Excuse me. So for him to be above 9 is pretty incredible with an 8-9 KDA. He doesn't die. 69.5 KP, 22 kill share. Bjerg is Bjerg, one of the better mid laners we've had over the last decade across the league in general. I mean, when you think of consistency over a long period of time, not many players have been around that long. 22 kill share and 22 gold share, like I said, 9 champions in 18 games. Bjerg is Bjerg. We all know how good Bjerg is, and now that Jensen's back, it's only going to make the mid lane even tougher and hopefully help a guy like Jojo Pune get better. Harry behind Bjergsen had a fantastic split. I don't know how this guy is not on an LCS roster after this past split. He's probably under contract, and TL's like, well, we don't know if Bjerg's going to retire again, so we're going to keep this guy. But this guy had a 953 CS per minute in 32 games playing 13 champions. 953. I don't think anybody has a 953 CS per minute from spring in an academy or major region, one of the 4 major regions. I mean, I guess Chovy could be the exception. I guess I shouldn't say it. It's a bold statement. But 953 is up there. I don't really recall seeing it more than once or twice. 60 KP is lower than you'd expect, but 9.5 CS per minute. He is winning lane, 23 kill share, 24 gold share. the guy should be on an LCS team. Hansama in bot lane, 958 CS per minute is solid. 5.5 KDA. First split over in North America, swapping between Core JJ and Isla. You got to give him a little bit of credit for that because he was playing with two different supports during the split. 70 KP is also about 10% higher than a lot of other 80 carries. 64 kill share, 24 gold share. He was the carry on the team, but not by much. This team, being as star-studded as it is able to spread out the load. 8 champions in 18 games. Yeon behind Hansama played in 2 lock-in games. 8 CS per minute, 65 KP, 35 kill share. He carried those 2 games when it came to kills, but lost lane. He probably isn't ready for LCS action. Excuse me. And then you have Core. Core played in 11 games, playing 6 champions with a 76.5 KP and nearly 6 KDA. Core is, in my opinion, the best. He is by far the best LCS support. And I mean, I had him in my top 5. Some people disagreed, but I think that Hilly and Core, for different reasons, are very, very, very freaking good. Core for being consistent and Hilly for being chaotic. Very different. But Hilly can make it work sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't work, but more often than not it works. Where Core is always at like a 9 out of 10 every game. People can say what they want about Core. You're not going to find Core inting. You're not going to find Core not creating, making things happen. The guy is elite. Isla behind him, 7 games, 66 KP, 328 KDA, played 3 champions along the way. He looked good in those 7 games. They went 5-2. So does he deserve an LCS spot? Maybe. Maybe in 2023 we see Isla getting a look. Or Core, Core is getting older. So how much time does Core have left? It could be a situation where they keep Harry and Isla for long-term needs. TL, it's terrible to say, but TL are definitely on a timer when it comes to their career. So if they want to make it work, they got to make it work now. I think this team is definitely a Worlds team, and I think this team on paper should be okay at Worlds. I don't know if it's any different than what we usually send. I mean, just a better version of it. I don't know if this team matches up against Fnatic or Rogue. Do I think it matches up against G2 better than EG? Yes, I do. I think you'd have to be blind not to think that. But otherwise, I don't know if this team, is going to do better internationally just over the aggregate. Like, is this team going to go to semis? I wouldn't bet on it. But nevertheless, very good team. I think it's going to win the LCS in summer. Comment down below if you think they're going to come out on top. If not, who do you think will? Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. If you just came across this video, I did all 10, so it's a playlist. So you can go back through all 10 teams if you'd like. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and I hope you come back for more content.